we haven't talked about it much in this program. You can talk about it a little bit now if you want to, but I know that you and your two other, co-founders also do this work for companies. It's very highly paid work. So you will do these intensive workshops. So, I guess just to ask the question again, what I'd be curious is for someone listening who's bought into this, they can go and learn more about category pirates. They can buy the book Snow Leopard, but what maybe can they start thinking about and start doing to move from competing on better to actually thinking about, okay, well, now what's my category?
It's a great question and it's a loaded question. I mean, I would say directionally, the biggest thing is you are looking for the weird data point. It's the opposite. It's the opposite of what everyone says. So step one, what are all the problems that people have in your general mega category? You're like, I'm interested in productivity. Okay, well, what are all the problems that people have in productivity? And if you take the time to list out what are all the problems people have in productivity, or all the problems people have in yoga, or all the problems people have in IT, or whatever it is, you're going to know which problems are the popular ones to solve. You're going to be like, oh, everybody solves those problems, right? And you don't want to do that. You want to go, well, what's the ignored stepchild problem, right? What's the problem that everyone's like, oh, that's too small. That's too weird. No one's going to focus on that. Right? Ship 30 is a great example. Like if you asked me 2 years ago, how many people have a problem called, I can't write every day? At first glance, it's like, that's weird. And that's really small. And then you start building it and you're like, actually that resonates with millions and millions and millions of people, right? So first look for the weird ignored problem. And then you do the same thing on the solution side. What are all the solutions people offer? And you're going to see, oh, those are the popular solutions. Everyone always suggests those things. Okay, great. You can't do those. Now what do? Look for the weird solution, right? And then you start to marry weird problem and weird solution together. And now what do you call that? Don't just say, oh, I do all these things, right? What do you call solving the weird problem with solving the weird solution? And what you call that, the language you pick, is usually an intersection of an opportunity to create a category. And this is one of those, like, are you going to figure it out in 10 minutes? Probably not. But is it rocket science? No. You just need to sit with it. And one of the things that we talk about is, and you need to use data. Write, publish, record podcasts, make videos, make things, and try and figure out, is this intersection of weird problem and weird solution compelling? And the beauty of the internet is, if it's compelling to one person, it's compelling to 10. And if it's compelling to 10, it's compelling to 100, and 100 to 1,000, and 1,000, right? And it's the internet scales that, but you have to find the one.
I mean, in many ways, landing on and closing out on find the weird data point, figure out the weird solution to the weird unaddressed problem is not the answer I expected, which is why one of the reasons I love doing this podcast. And you've been an amazing guest. Thank you so much for joining me, Nicolas Cole. This has been so much fun.